Hi everyone, Leia here, yet again for another video for the channel of Leia. Yeah, I did my hair again, you know, always changing like a chameleon, that's me. Today I'm gonna do a get ready with me video. I've never done one of these before, so please bear with me guys. So I'm gonna start out with some moisturizer. As always, moisturize your skin. Don't look flaky, don't look gross and dry, no one wants that. Plus makeup looks a lot better when you're moisturized. So I have been using the Perfect World SPF 40 Origins moisturizer recently. I really like the smell of it. It's really keeping me hydrated. Alright, so we're just gonna take a little dollop on the fingers and massage that into the face. Oh, it smells real good. It is very thick, so if you don't like thick moisturizers, then I don't really know what to tell you. My eyes first, you guys know that. I've done that before in my Power of Makeup video. So for primer, I use the Kat Von D High Voltage Primer. I've used this literally, guys, for like 4 years and I'm finally running out. I think it's the best primer out there. It creates this kind of yellow base and cancels out any veins and spots on my eyelid. I only have 30 minutes to film, so I feel like I only have 30 minutes to do my makeup. I'm gonna go into this Morphe palette, 35P I think it is. It's kind of busted, so literally I'm not even gonna show you guys because I can't even open it. This is a problem. Okay, there. Well, they have this base shade in here and it's pretty damn pigmented and nice to set everything. So I should definitely talk during this because I know you guys just don't want to stare at me. At least I figured out what I'm doing with my setup. This is kind of a nice little test for tutorials, figuring out where my lighting and mirror is gonna be, and I have a stool where I can set all my makeup on, which is really nice, honestly. So this is the Sephora Color Switch little tool to, it has a little sponge type material to switch colors and get product off any brushes you have. So I'm gonna do some transition and crease shades. I'm gonna have to use the Jaclyn Hill palette. I feel like that's the most updated thing to use these days, so why not? I'm gonna go in with this 4th shade here. Don't know what color it is because the I don't even know where I put the sheet with all the colors on it. I don't even know if I saved it. Maybe if I get closer. Do you guys like that? I feel like I'm terrible. What should I talk about? Oh, so I am a vegetarian now. It's been like 3 weeks almost. Watched What the Health. As always, everybody turns into a vegetarian when they watch that movie on Netflix. It was pretty intense. Not all of it I really believed, honestly. I'm gonna do this shade for the crease. It still was pretty informative and gave me an idea of what I was putting in my body and how they were treating animals. I love animals, you guys know that since day one. And I honestly started to feel a little hypocritical about things like, oh, it's organic meat, so they didn't kill them that bad, right? They were treated well before they were killed, and organic doesn't really make a huge difference with meat. I just felt that it was time for me to do that. And there are a lot of meat substitutes that I've actually grown up with and ate over the years. The Morningstar Farms frozen meats, and then also the Boca meats. They're Morningstar Farms chicken, like chicken patties. They have a buffalo crispy one and like a chicken nuggets. And their hot dogs, they're all really good. Like the hot dogs and the chicken taste a lot like real chicken and hot dogs, I'm not gonna lie. Have yet to find a good hamburger substitute. Boca are pretty good, but honestly, they don't taste like the real thing. It's kind of hard to find that. And honestly, I do miss cheeseburgers, but I don't miss the way the animals were treated to have me eat that cheeseburger. Someone told me Gardein is really good, so I've been thinking about trying that. This one looks pretty right here. I'm gonna try it. I'm not really doing anything intense today. I was getting ready anyway soon, so I was like, why don't I just make a video? Because it's like, kill two birds with one stone. That's an awful metaphor. I never thought about that. I'm going to hang out with my aunt tonight. She works at the zoo. If you didn't know, Nebraska, where I live, has the world's best zoo, the Henry Dorley Zoo. She's worked there for a very long time, and I always get to go behind the scenes and pet animals and stuff, and she has a really pretty house in Iowa and lots of animals. She has like 9 chihuahuas, I'm not kidding, guys. Jaclyn Hill, okay. I was not sure about this in the beginning, this palette, but it's pretty nice. What's next, what's next, what's next? I think we need to do some mascara. Now you guys already know, I know you've heard this, L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This stuff is pretty good. I was like, oh, it's a drugstore mascara. They're all the same, but this wand makes a big difference. It's really nice. Like, you barely coat them and bam. So let me know if any of you guys are vegetarians in the comment section. I thought about veganism, but honestly, y'all, like, I fucking love cheese. And like dairy and milk is in everything, like baked and cooked, that like it'd be so hard to avoid, plus eggs as well, and I just don't really want to do that. As long as I know I'm not killing any animals to eat them, I feel a little better. Oh, I was gonna try and curl my lashes today, but that obviously failed, and it's too late now. If you ever tried to curl your lashes with mascara, it turns into a hot mess, so not gonna happen. Let us do some primer. So Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, you already know what it is. Shout out to Ash from Smashbox. Love you, girl. Haven't seen you in forever. She's got a new job with Smashbox. I think in Texas, she said. I can't remember, but she's doing great in the makeup world, and I'm proud of her. She was our brand rep at Sephora when I worked there, and I've hung out with her a couple times, I think, and she's super talented and a really, really cool person. For foundation, I'm thinking some Estee Lauder Double Wear, lightest shade. You already know. This one is honestly not my favorite. My favorite would probably be the Marc Jacobs Remarkable for full coverage, but this one is a nice light coverage. People were like, oh, it's like Remarkable and it's super crazy coverage, and I'm like, okay. So I tried it out and my freckles are still there, honey. Like, it did not get rid of my freckles, and if it's gonna be full coverage, my freckles gotta disappear. And if you've ever tried, I think I did the Remarkable foundation in my Power of Makeup video, but that shit makes your freckles and imperfections disappear. I used to use a Beauty Blender pointed side for my full face, and I realized that using the bigger side, it covers a lot more and it's easier, in my opinion. I feel like I'm on a time limit and I'm scared. Y'all, I need to get a bigger, I still have hair color on my face. I need to get a bigger memory card. All right, I think we're covered to the gods. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Under the eyes, get rid of those dark circles, yes. I just had this like panic that I wasn't actually recording. Did you see it in my eyes? I was literally terrified for a second, and I was like, there's no way. Like, I am not taking off all this makeup and doing it again. That's like my biggest fear, recording stuff. I had to do that when I recorded my video I did last night. That this one will probably be up way later. Okay, so I'm gonna use Airspun. My friend Megan gave me this. I had never used it before. Apparently Patrick Starr uses it. She said she didn't like it because it smells like old ladies, which honestly it does, but it really sets everything and packs everything in. And by the way, the way that I'm doing this right now, the steps, this is my normal makeup routine. And how I do it for like an everyday look. This would definitely be an everyday. Sometimes I'm really lazy and I'll do like a brow and mascara and maybe like a BB cream or tinted moisturizer because I'm lazy. What the hell is that? There's literally a bird trying to get in my window. Guys, I'm serious. What the hell is he doing? Can you not? What are you doing? I think he wants to be on camera. You guys hear him? All right, all right, all right. What's next, what's next, what's next? Oh, shit. Look how much powder I got on there. Okay. All right, my phone's just got a nice glow now. Let's do some quick contour. Usually what I do next. Shade and light. You already know. Okay, that's like, I need to stop saying you already know. I've said it about 100 times. Another thing is you guys have no idea how many ums I edit out of videos. I'll sit there and my editing is just editing out ums because for some reason I love saying that word between other words and sentences. So I need to chill and train myself to not say Alright, I usually just bronze and contour around the cheekbones and a little bit around the perimeter of the face. Sometimes I bring it down, whatever's left. So it's not, you know, just a ton of color on my face and nothing on my neck. Don't mind me, I almost had a heart attack because it was like, your film has been split into 2 parts. And then like, I couldn't find the video. So I was like, I told y'all, if it didn't work, I was not going to film it again. I'm kind of lazy, so I would literally scream and finish my makeup and go about my day. I would not take it all off and refilm. Does that make me a bad YouTuber? I don't know. I feel like other people would feel the same way and understand. By the way, this is NARS Orgasm. Classic. I think we should do the Nicole Guerrero palette. I'm feeling kitty cat today. Yes, God, that glow. A little on the nose. This one's very glittery, this palette, but I like it. Dipped a little bit in Forever Lit just to add a little more. So for the brows today, I've been doing something a little bit different. Been doing kind of a more feathery, natural look. Most of the time I use the Sephora retractable brow pencil, waterproof in medium brown, or midnight brown, sorry. So what I do lately is, as always, line the bottom of the front, draw upwards. Oh, that one looks good. Don't you love when you get a good brow? I had a little pimple there, that's why it drug a little bit. Nobody's perfect, y'all. Hannah Montana said it best. Even though I'm an esthetician, I still get pimples. Alright, good enough for the beginning. Now, do some dip brow. I use dip brow in soft brown for the edges and tails of my brow. It's getting pretty empty, but I got a brand new one. I don't want to dip into it. Haha, no pun intended. Until, oh Lord, see, this is, nobody's perfect. Hannah Montana said it best. Sometimes we dip too much into there. Okay, I will brush it out, don't y'all worry. I know you guys aren't worried because you're like, it's not my life, Leia. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried. It is always fixable. Tell yourself it is always fixable. It is always fixable. I don't know why I'm singing, but it is always fixable. My mom says I should sing while I do makeup tutorials, so that was my attempt. Wax my brows soon. They're looking a little rough around the edges. All right. I'm gonna try my full brow today, but with how I kind of came off with this, maybe it'll work. Bad and bougie, as Edward says. All right, once we get that brow gel in there, once we hit it with that, I think that'll make a difference. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I just love how feathered and soft it looks once you bring it in. That looks good. Real full, that's for sure. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little bottom mascara, if you will. I like to do that after I do the concealer and powder under my eyes because Lord knows I don't want my mascara looking all powdery. I've been watching Bretman Rock a lot lately. If you're watching this, Bretman, you're probably not and never will. But you know, you're real funny. I love him. I watched him when he was on Vine. He was on Vine, right? I don't even remember. Vine was so long ago. I'm starting to forget, honestly. Truly. But he's real funny and really talented. So, one of my favorite YouTubers right now, along with Jeffree Star. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes! Butterglass. NYX Butterglass. Oh, y'all. This stuff is great. Oh, wait. I forgot I had this one. The apple dumpling. We're doing this one today. I think this matches a lot better. I was kind of looking for an intense lip, but honestly, it is not that type of day today. So, I guess it's Friday. But, you know, that I don't really ever do anything exciting. So, just going to my aunt's house. Not that my aunt's house isn't exciting, it is. But it's not the club. Not, getting bougie for the club today. That is for sure. Get a little, I still do this. I think my mom taught me this. But the, finger through the mouth so you don't have any on your teeth. It really works, guys. I'm honest. I'm truly honest that it works. Let me use my little, whatever's left of my little mini all-nighter spray. Yes, honey. This is the final look of my Get Ready With Me brand new hair. Killing it. Should I do like a little slow motion? Like, also, forgot to add that my hair was colored and styled by the wonderful, magnificent Edward at Staiy Salon in Omaha, Nebraska. If you want to get your hair beat to the gods like mine, go see him and tell him I sent you. This is the look, and I will see you soon.